Zach here. This is one of my quick match games where I played a top 100 player. We're just watching it on replay, so everything's visible and we can see the different tactics played by me and the other player. The map we're playing on is a Tournament or Rift, and you can see both of us have started pretty similar. We've both moved our ore refinery down, or he's moved his up. And that's so you can spread out your base, so you can use both sets of ore at both sides. That's very important because there isn't a great deal of ore at that first spot. I'm sending my infantry out at the moment just to scout the area, especially the middle. If you play quick match a lot, you'll know that some people take the MCV to the middle to collect the gems there. And if they do that, you really want to attack them earlier if possible. You can see that Dr. Green's taken a different approach to me. He's using his infantry just to protect his base and stop me scouting inside his base. I don't think I can't see any infantry in the middle he's got. Now, he went for a slightly different build order to me. He built a second small power plant before building his ore refinery. I like to build the ore refinery before that because it can be collecting money and you don't necessarily need that power that earlier on anyway. And as you can see, he's been delayed building his first war factory compared to me. Yeah, so my build order's I'm going to build a second ore refinery before I build my second war factory. I usually find that works better on maps where you only have ore. If it's a mix of ore and gems like Path Beyond, let's say, or Arena Valley Extreme, then I'll tend to build 2 war factories before I build my second ore refinery. Yeah, so you can see Dr. Green's taken a slightly different approach. He's built his second war factory first. That means he can build units quicker, including ore trucks if he wants to. But you can see in the bottom right he is quite low on money, and that's why I go for the ore refinery. You can see we've got a similar number of tanks at this point. I think he's got 1 extra compared to me, but I've got an extra ore truck, I think. And you can see he's now built his second ore refinery at the top, using the other side. And he's got an infantry man into my base there. That was a bit careless of me. Yeah, so you can see I'm now building an extra ore truck now that I've built 6 tanks. Just to get that extra money in, and I'm also going to start building to the right to try and take advantage of that 3rd ore field. And if you can see the map, the mini map, you can actually see Dr. Green isn't actually going for the 3rd ore field. He's just relying on the 2 near his base. Yeah, so at the moment we're just moving around. Yeah, I'm getting that. You can see I'm getting that third ore factory down now, which will allow me to build tanks a lot quicker. Yeah, you can just see I'm just moving up and regrouping. Yeah, it's important not to just charge in. Usually that's a very bad idea. You can see I'm just moving to the side, grouping up my tanks before I attack. And you can see it's best to move your tanks around while you fight. When a tank's shot when moving, it takes a lot less damage than if it's shot when it's stationary. So yeah, it's important to try and keep your tanks moving around. As you can see, he's got the upper hand in this, so I'm just going to pull my tanks back and regroup. I was getting the upper hand here at the bottom, but if you look at the top, he's taking some tanks into my base, which I didn't notice. Straight from our construction yard. Yeah, sometimes it pays off to split your forces. The problem is one of your forces is at a big disadvantage. Yeah, so you've got to be careful that you don't lose too many tanks doing it. And he's going for my war factories, because now since I can't build anymore, it's going to slow my production right down. That means at the moment I have no real choice but just to try and attack as much as I can. Since I only have one at war factory, the longer it goes on, the bigger of a disadvantage I'm going to be at. You can actually see that Dr. Green's very low on ore. Yeah, you can see by selling his construction yard, he's been able to build a few more tanks. It's quite a common tactic to do, especially on the smaller two-player maps. I'm just going for his power pounce now to try and cut his power, because if his power is low, his building speed will slow down, but obviously I didn't know there was plenty other power plants at the top. Yeah, just trying to get rid of his second war factory so he can't build as fast, but he's just got too many tanks now. Yeah, since I had a lot of cash, I started building infantry as well. Just to hope they made a difference, but yeah, you can see it's really over now. He's got too many tanks, so any infantry attacks are just going to get squashed even if you do scatter them. It was actually quite a long match for a quick match. Anything over 10 minutes is considered long. Sometimes you can get a lot longer matches on Arena Valley Extreme, and that's because it's just so big. Dr. Green is ranked, he's ranked about 80 last time I checked. As you can see, I collected more ore than him. He killed a lot more units. I think that was partly due though to the infantry at the end. Yeah, thanks for watching.